Hi everyone, I hope you're well and I hope you're enjoying your day so far. Well, I'm in a different location today. But first of all, how are you? Are you continuing to shine brightly? And are you continuing to get those arms out? Well, I'm going on a little adventure today. Today is Monday the 4th of August and today is the first appointment for my acupuncture to see what's going on with my body, because obviously if you've seen my last sort of couple of videos, I was talking about herpes, that I've really had a big outbreak and I've decided to get acupuncture. So we're off to the Norfolk coast of Hunstanton, and that's where my appointment is. So we're on a little adventure. I've got hubby, so I'm going to introduce you to my hubby. This is Sean, my husband, who is driving for the day, and I don't know if you can see, but in the back, there we go, we've got little Martha Moo. She comes everywhere with us. She does not like being left at home, but I just thought I'd bring you along. Obviously I'm not going to take you into my appointment, but yeah, what am I wearing today? Well, I've got this Bowden blazer on, but first of all, before I get into my outfit, I just want to say a huge thank you to you beautiful ones who purchased some of my items off of Vinted. It went live on Friday at 6 p.m. and yeah, things were just selling so quickly, and I'm truly grateful that you wanted to purchase some things, so that is lovely. And then over the weekend I have added some more pieces, but yeah, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I didn't realise it would do so well. So yeah, thank you. But what am I wearing? I am wearing this blazer. I don't know if you can see, I've got this blazer on from Bowden that I picked up earlier in the year, which was from a Bowden pop-up sale, and it was at, what was it, Newmarket. It's the first time that we'd been, and it was an experience, wasn't it, hubby? Let's go. He doesn't like to be on camera. So yeah, and you do smile, hun, don't you? Smile for the camera, hun. Bless him. I won't put him on camera anymore, bless him. So yeah, I think it was at Newmarket in Suffolk that we went to the pop-up sale, and they've got another one coming up in September, but not in Newmarket. I think it's in, where is it? Ipswich. Yeah, Ipswich in Suffolk. But if you love Bowden, because I love Bowden, and if you just type in online dates of Bowden pop-up sales, it gives you a list of where they're going to be in the country throughout the year. So yeah, so I'm gonna make a special journey to go out that way, and see what I can find. But yes, this was from Bowden and I paid £40 for it, and the dress that I had, which I didn't realise until I was sorting out my clothes, the pattern of this matched the dress that I was selling on Vinted. So yeah, this is linen. This I paid £40. It was brand new. I've got a little H&M top on, just like with the square neck wide straps. I think that was about $9.99, but I got that with a 15% discount code. I've got two necklaces on. This is a charity shop necklace, and this is a Busby and Fox, and I don't know, I've got a pair of barrel shaped twill leg trousers from New Look, and then I have got on my Bowden, let's see if I can get one off. I've got my Bowden red loafers that I love. I've got these in black with the red hearts. I've got them in the metallic pink that I picked up in the Bowden sale. Brand new, £15. They're one size smaller, so I've been stretching them because I thought I cannot leave those. And what else? I've got them in silver as well, and they're the most comfortable pair of loafers that I've worn, and I wear them all the time. They go with so much. And then I've just got my little suede slouch bag with a little twilly that hubby bought me. Ooh, we're going round and round about. My little twilly that hubby bought me from, God, where did you get that from? Aspinall, London. Is it Aspinall, London? Yeah, it is Aspinall, London. Is it? Yes, Aspinall of London. So I got that for my birthday. And yeah, that's all. And I've got a headband in as well, because I washed my hair over the weekend and just put it up in a top knot. So yeah, I've got a headband in as well. It's quite hard vlogging, and I've got you on a selfie stick. I'm holding the selfie stick, but the car's going all around, so apologies if the this keeps moving around. But yeah, and if we go out, we're probably, because hubby is going to go for a walk. Now my appointment is around about hour and a half to 2 hours, because obviously I've got to have consultation, just talk about, you know, what I'm really looking for. And to be honest with you, I want to go deeper within myself. I want to really find out what I'm hanging on to, or what I'm holding on to, and what are my ancestral patterns. Now, I could be holding on to this herpes from a former life. Now, that is me going deep. That could be another video that we could talk about. But I just love to have an understanding, because I don't believe I've just been here this once. I believe that, you know, I've been here several times, and I think, well, when my belated husband got killed, although how can I put this? Yeah, when my belated husband got killed, the journey of that felt very familiar. It's like I'd done it before, and yeah, I can't, it's hard to explain. And yeah, so I would just like to know a bit more. And also this appointment will cover a bit of healing as well. And I don't know, have you ever had healing? Oh my goodness. Oh, it just comes up that I've got a Vinted parcel coming, so I don't know, I can't remember what I've ordered off of Vinted. I've had healing before, and I had healing before I got married, not to Sean, but my first marriage to my belated husband. And it was obviously my first wedding. I wanted everything to be perfect, you know, and the way that my body, I was abusing my body to get to that perfect size, which I thought was a perfect size. I was just abusing my body. I was destroying my body, and I had some healing before I got married, and oh my goodness, it was the most amazing experience. And I've had it a few times since, but I think I want to touch back into that side of helping myself. I will help myself, and I like to help myself as much as I possibly can naturally. And then if I need the help of the doctors, I will go to the doctors. I'm not against anything like that, and it's just, that is my choice. And we all have choices on how we want to help ourselves, and there's no right or no wrong. There's no judgment at all. We do not judge on this channel. Midlife with confidence and Joe shines bright, because we're all beautiful inside and out, and what we choose to do is the right journeys for us individually. So I thought I'd just bring you along the way. So today it's 21 degrees, and the sun is like trying to poke its head through. I haven't even put my lippy on yet, and I've got my lippy in the bag. And I am going for, what lippy am I going for? She says she put it in her bag. I'm holding so tight to this selfie stick because I'm trying not to get it to move and trying to go in my bag one-handed. I've got my fan just in case the appointment gets really hot. And I do get my hot flashes. There we go. I've got my NARS lipstick, my new NARS one, which is called Truth or Dare. So I'm going to pop that on. I have also got my Victory V's. My dad, oh my goodness, my dad has got me into these Victory V's. These are something that they remember as children. And he said to us a couple of weeks ago, can you find me some of these? And we found them on Amazon, but there's an ingredient they've took out, isn't there? What is the ingredient? I can't remember. No, there's an ingredient that they've removed because it made you sleepy or something. Don't know. Well, yeah, so he said they don't taste the same, but they, you know, they've got that sort of similar taste, but they've taken the ingredient that sort of made you sort of sleepy. So I tried one and I was like, oh God, I like those, because my belated husband loved a Fisherman Friends, and I was like, if I had a cold or anything, I always went for tunes. Well, I haven't had tunes for years, and I was on, like, you know, if I had a cold or something like that, you know, sore throat, I would have a Fisherman's Friend. But Victory V's are better, in my opinion, than Fisherman Friends. So yeah, I've got a packet of Fisherman Friends in here. I've got my, what did I just say? Oh, Fisherman Friend. No, I've got my Victory V's in here. I'm doing a like what's in my bag. I've got my Chloe sunglasses, which are these ones, and I absolutely love. I've got an addiction with sunglasses. I always have, haven't I? I was like, what you got now? Every time I go to the airport, I always have to pick up a new pair of sunglasses. That is another weakness, along with jugs and brooches. And that is all I've got in. Oh, and I've got my purse as well. That's my Coach purse. And that's it. Right, I'm gonna stop it here, and I will pick it up when we get closer. Or if I can see the sea, I will put the camera on. But little Martha Moo, you right, Martha? You good girl? You can say hello to everyone. Martha, Martha, Martha. She goes deaf when she wants to. Right, pick the camera up soon. So in the distance, which you probably can't see, but the sea is over there. It's not very clear, but I can see it. So we're not too far from Hunstanton. So just over on the right there, we've got the Norfolk lavender fields, which is quite a main attraction for people to come and visit. I personally have never been, so maybe that is something that we can do together one day. We're now coming into Hunstanton area, but I haven't been here. I was just saying, I haven't been here for about 7 years, and the sea is in the distance, but there's so many places that have been, so many areas around here that have been built up, and it was never like this. This is an area that I used to come as a little child. Mum and Dad used to bring us here, you know, during the school holidays, and I'm sure we've had holidays here on the caravan sites, but yeah, I'm just quite surprised how built up it is. There's a little bit of rain, but let me see if you can see the sea. Let's have a look. Can we get to, oh, the sea is in the distance. There it is. I think I need to zoom in a little bit. So let's have a look. Oh, that's not focusing. So the sea is there in the distance, but we're going this way to my appointment. So I will be back very soon. Well, I thought I'd just join you again. Hubby's just had to pull at Tesco's because he needs to go to the toilet. But little Martha Moo has just got out. She is, oh, she gets these anxiety moments when she is separated from her daddy. You hate it, don't you? She's like, oh, where's he gone? Where's he gone? He's only gone to go to the loo. So yeah. It is now started to rain here. It's very windy in Hunstanton. I don't think the last time that I came here there was this Tesco's here. It just brings back all these sort of childhood memories, which is nice because we used to have really good times down here at Hunstanton. And I can remember when we were young, and you know, Mum and Dad used to, because I don't know where we used to live when I was a child. It was probably about an hour and a half away, and my parents could never tell me that we were coming to the coast because I would make myself sick of excitement, because obviously it must have been a happy place down by the sea, and I would always end up, because we would Mum and Dad would pack picnics. We would have like our blanket, and at the time, like, my dad had Land Rovers, so it was the old style Land Rovers that are like classics now. And we used to like get our spot, put the picnic blanket out, have our picnic, and then we'd go to the fair and on the beach and have a walk round, etc. But I would always be the one that would be laying outside the Land Rover on the picnic blanket, just being sick. Well, not actually on the picnic blanket, but I would make myself so ill that like either one of my parents, well, they'd take it in turns, would have to stay with me. So in the end, they never told me. They never told me where we was going, and it wasn't till, you know, I'd get closer and it's like, oh, I'm at the sea, and then I wouldn't be ill. It's just strange. I must have made myself so excited that yeah, my body just just wanted to be sick. But yeah, so Daddy is on his way back. She's such a cutie. Such a cutie. So what have you got planned today? Have you got any plans for the day, or what have you been doing? Did you have a wonderful weekend? Because the weekends just go so quick, so quick. I had my parents over. I had my sister-in-law over because my sister-in-law came and had another rummage of the clothes that I went through, didn't she? She had a good rummage and she took some stuff, and yeah. But I've got two more. What I did do, which was a good practice for me, was when I've cleared my wardrobe out, because I've cleared my wardrobe out, I think this is about the third time, but this time around I took everything out of my hanging wardrobe and I laid it all on the floor, and then I tried every single piece on. Because in the past what I've done is sorted through my wardrobe and it's like, I've not reached for that, so that can go. No, I might wear that. No, I like that. No, I paid too much for that, I'm not getting rid of it. And that's how I've been clearing out my wardrobe. So this time around I thought, I'm taking everything out and trying every piece on, and that's what I did. And it's amazing how my style has changed. Things that I've put back into my wardrobe thinking, yeah, I will wear that, and when I've put it on, it's like, well, that's not me no more. So yeah, that's how I was clearing out. Here comes hubby. He's holding on to his shirt. He's got his head down. He's yeah. Oh, he's smiling this time. I said, you didn't smile last time when you was on the camera. So he does smile. He is a happy chap. See, I told him off. I was going, you need to smile because they probably think you're miserable. But you're not miserable, are you, hun?
No.
Right, let's get going. I'll see you soon. Just wanted hubby just to drive down to the sea so you can see the sea. So this is the sea at, oops, focus, it's not focusing, there you go, that's the sea at Hunstanton along the Norfolk coastline. There we go, there's a good picture. It's not my favourite coastline to come to because I love Sheringham, which is absolutely gorgeous, but I just wanted to show you the sea at Hunstanton. Hi everyone, I am back and I'm on the other side. I'm back home after my acupuncture, and I thought, do you know what, I'm gonna sit at my desk and just let you know how I feel. Now, have any of you had acupuncture? It is just, I just feel so low. And I said to him when I left, I said, can I book another appointment, and do I have to go? Do you have to take those little needles out? Because, oh gosh, I just felt amazing, and the experience and just like the energy flowing in that room between us both, and both being open. As I always say, it's about flow, not force. I'm not about forcing anything anymore. I've let force be free, and I am all about flow. Go with the flow, just take it as it comes. And oh gosh, and when he was doing some healing. He wasn't gonna do healing, but it was just a call-in for him, and he'd done some healing around my head. Wow, it was like this. The only way I can describe it was like I had the top of my head lifted off, and just this white light just came over me, and I felt that white light just dripping down the side of my face, because I thought, oh my goodness, because I had needles like in my head and on my, like in the tops of my head and in my forehead, and I thought, as one of the needles, is that blood dripping? That was just my first sort of like instinct, but I just went with it, and I was like, oh, I just don't want that feeling to stop. And yeah, he worked on my spleen, he worked on my kidneys, he'd done a lot, a real lot. And I just feel, and I felt like the wings. I always talk about my wings, and I always talk about shining brightly, and it was like this vision of these wings fluttering, but like eagle wings. I want to say eagle, and I want to say owl wings. That's the two animals that come to me just thinking about it, eagle or owl wings. And you know how a bird just flies like that? Well, there was just lots of this movement just shifting off me this way, and it's like, oh, what am I releasing? You know, I'm releasing. I could feel that I was like setting free some deep stuff. Deep down, he could see and feel a bit of my grief that I was still holding on to, that I was unaware that I was holding on to, but he could feel it. And maybe with those wings that I was seeing and feeling and experiencing, that, you know, I've set that free. And also the trauma, he felt the trauma as well, that, you know, what I'd been through. And it's like 9 years this year, and the body remembers, the body does remember. But oh my goodness, it was just magical. So I have booked in for another one. I feel so, like, as I always say, la, and yeah, oh gosh. And maybe one day, you know, because I'm going to continue to have this on a regular basis, because if I feel like this till my next appointment. Oh my god, I just want more. I just want it every couple of weeks. I will continue to have this treatment as part of me working on me. And because like I filled a form in and it says about occupation, and obviously I always say that I'm retired because I gave up work like 9 years ago, so I took early retirement. So he said, well, what else do you do? And I said, well, I'm a housewife. I love my garden. I do the gardening. And he said, and what else? And I said, well, I gave up work to work on myself. And he said, that is your job description. You are working on yourself. He said, because you use your garden to work on yourself, to bring you peace, to bring you joy. And being out in nature, and we all know being out in nature just does that to our souls. So yeah, so I crossed out retired, I crossed out housewife, and I popped in the box working on myself. And it was like, so next time I have to fill in a form and my occupation comes up, I will say working on myself. So I just wanted to touch base and just like let you know, and you know, maybe one day along the line, you know, I will bring you in to a session, but I just want to find my feet, and yeah, I want to enjoy the moment, because it is just yeah, I highly recommend. And another experience that I experienced today, because I had lots of needles in my feet as well, and my left foot felt like it was on fire. It felt like the sun was just beaming down on my foot, just above the tops of my toes, and just beaming this warmth energy down on it. And then I thought, well, I know he did say that like sometimes he uses a lamp over the needles, or sometimes he'll I can't remember the word for them, but they make the needles a lot hotter. They put these like little discs on, I can't think of the word, so apologies. And I thought, oh, maybe he's done that, but I had to open my eyes, and I just said to him, oh, you're not using anything on my foot? And he said, why is that? I said, because my foot, I can feel the heat and the energy. He went, that's a good sign. It's like, oh. Oh dear. And in my left arm, that all went numb, in a good way, not a bad way. It just went very heavy, and I just explained what I was feeling, and he said, that's good, that's good. So yeah. But as I got home, because we've had a lot of rain, I got home and I got a H&M order that's just arrived, and it's only a few bits. So I thought I'm going to tag this H&M try on with you, this little haul. It's only a few bits that I thought I might add to my wardrobe. And I think there's a top, there's a skirt, there's a little scarf, there's another skirt, and another top. So I thought, let's tag this on and we will combine it all together. But that is just a little, what is it, a day in the life with Joe Shines Bright. So yeah, so let's set the well, I always say camera, but it's not, well, I'm using a camera, but it's on my phone. So let's set my phone up over there on my tripod, and we'll get in to try on these clothes. Right, I know I showed you briefly in the car what I had on today, so this is it in full view. So I've got this blazer from Bowden, Busby and Fox necklace, charity shop necklace, H&M top. These trousers are from New Look, and I paired it with, which I can't put on because they're still wet, because I don't know about you, we've got, well, not the winds like everyone else has got around the country, but we've got winds. We've had rain, we've had a thunder, lightning, and the floor was wet, so I paired it with these shoes. But it's so muggy outside, so muggy. So yeah, I've got a little hot flush on, and then I've got my Alice band in, and the bag that I had with me that I took to my appointment is my little slouch bag from, now this, I got this when I was at Sheringham from a little boutique, and I just love it. It's one of those bags I just, every time I walk, if I haven't got it on my shoulder, I just want to swing. So yeah, that is what I had on today. So let's get into, we'll get into the top, shall we? We'll have a look. I just went on and had a little browse and just thought, what am I missing in my wardrobe? And I just thought, I'm going to try this brown top on. I'll pop that down there. I like the boat neck of it. Well, that looks quite wide, doesn't it? But that's quite deceiving. I got this in a large. Can't remember the price because they don't put the prices on. So let's try that on and let me show you. Right, I'm just gonna, that's it, put some light in. I don't want my neighbour having a look. So this is a little boat neck top. So this is a large I've got. It's 100% cotton. It's in this gorgeous chocolate brown. Now, to look at it when I took it out of the bag, I don't know if you can see, it's got like these over sort of like, well, look, they're not even a bell, but they're like a wide sleeve. Now, when I took it out of the bag, it looked quite big, but it's quite deceiving. I could not do with a medium around here, but I could do with a medium up here and in the arms. I quite like it actually. I really do. I don't have anything like this. I think I was probably, well, see, if I went for a medium, is it then going to show, like, you know, my lovely curves off? I don't know. And do you know what? It's funny because I nearly did order a medium and I thought, oh, I don't know what the stretch is going to be like. I think I'm going to have to order a medium just so I can compare. And usually I do order both sizes, but I had it in my bag and it's like, no, take it out. So yeah, I think I am going to order it because you know what, cotton, and you know, like this sort of t-shirt sort of size, they do stretch. But I like it. I do like the style. I just hope they still have a medium in stock. So that is that top. Shall we try a skirt on with it? So bear with. Now this skirt, one of these skirts I got in sale and I can't remember which one it is, but I will link everything down below for you. And when I say down below, that's down in the description box. I'll link everything for you. Because I've been like, you know, when you have a vision, I'm thinking of autumn, I'm thinking of winter, and I'm thinking of like nice circle skirt with a fitted top and my chocolate brown boots. That's what I'm thinking. And I don't know if this one was in the sale, can't remember, but I picked this up. This is the H&M edition, and I picked this up in a size 18, and that's the H&M edition. So we'll pop it on and we will have a look. Now H&M sizing are very different. You just never know. You never know. Ooh. Right, okay, let's have a look. Ooh. Right, okay. Ooh, that's good. Actually, it's quite big for an 18. Quite big. Let's pull the top down. I need to turn it around. Now, I'd rather it oversized. It has pockets. I would rather it oversized than too small, but I think if I don't know, I don't even know they had a 16. If I went for a 16, I know that there's not that much room. But I just had this vision of a fitted top, skirt, boots, chocolate brown boots, and I'm thinking of my suede Fairfax and Favour. Oh yes, and oh, I really like this. I really like it. And also where there is a bit more room in it, I could pull it down and it will give me extra length. I think, yes, I need to downsize in this just to see, just for peace of mind. Yeah, I like this skirt. Shall we try on? I'm sure I've got another top. I got this burgundy top. Oh, that's it, because I have this in all the colours. I've got it in the green. I had the cream one on. What you see me today, I had the cream one on. I've got this in chocolate brown. I don't know if I have it in black, but let's pop this one on, so bear with me. Oh, I like this. These tops are so lovely. They're like, got the square neck, wide straps. Yes, oh, that's nice. These two colours work really well together. So can you see my vision? Obviously not in the autumn and winter am I going out with bare arms, but what is wrong with that? If it's warm, I will go out in bare arms. Spread those wings, set those arms free. No judging here on Joe Shines Bright at Midlife with Confidence, because yes, you are beautiful inside and out. And whether we have wobbly bits, cellulite bits, we're going to show them, because that is what makes us who we are. And I love every single piece of me, and you should love every single piece of you too, because yes, you are beautiful. Oh, I love this. I love it. Let me just, got my eye on a blazer. Ta-da! Don't know what this will look like. This is a Vinted find. It's Next. I got this last year, I think. Size 18 reg. Oh, oh, you're just getting those cozy vibes. Oh, chocolate brown boots. Oh gosh. Oh, I love it. Love it. Oh, I feel like dancing. Yeah. Oh wow, I love this colour. This colour is so nice. But I did, yes I did. I found a wonderful blazer on Vinted and it arrived the other day. How much did I pay? £4 or £5 for this. Planet. Now it's supposed to be a purple, but to me that looks like a burgundy chocolate. What size did I get in this? Size 16, and actually it's quite big for a 16. Planet are very generous with their sizes. Oh. And, oh no, that's the top. I thought it had the tickets on. Look at that. Oh yes. And because I don't wear my sleeves down, I like to roll them up. But look at the lining. It's got a spot. Oh, it's so nice. Isn't it? Oh, it's just so magical when you find these little gems. And I know there are so many of you out there that are discovering Vinted and how you're picking up blazers at a reasonable price. And like I said before, you can pick like 3, 4, 5 blazers up for the price of one. This is Planet and it was £4 or £5. The colour is stunning. Oh, I could do it up. It's a 16. Oh! Oh, that's so nice. Just visualise the chocolate brown boots. Oh, I love it. But also, look at this. I picked up another. This one I got from Sheringham in a little boutique. And I wanted a brown one as well, but they didn't. And I picked exactly the same makeup from Vinted, and it was £10. Has anyone got any suggestions on how to get smells out of suede? Because it does have a smell, and yeah, I don't want to use it until I get rid of this smell. So if any of you have any advice, please let me know. Someone did say Febreze I could do. I just want, if there's anything, I'd love to put it through the washing machine, but I don't think I can. But yeah, just imagine oh gosh, so I'm gonna put that over there because it has got a smell to it, unfortunately. But those gems are out there. Yeah, so I love this. This is definitely a winner. So should we move on to the next? Before I take this blazer, before I take this skirt off, I just want to share with you this other blazer I got on Vinted, and it's Ralph Lauren. Oh my goodness. Now this is a black, yes. Joe doesn't usually wear black, but it's got this beige pinstripe in it, and I thought that might look nice. It's a little bit oversized. And that looks good too. And I think this would look lovely. I'm thinking of a pair of like cigarette trousers, or like twill barrel trousers, but that just looks great. And and this was £15, and it's Ralph Lauren. I believe it's vintage Ralph Lauren, and yeah, £15. They're out there, and I'm going to share with you. Well, I might as well, because it's like staring at me. When I went to Sheringham a few weeks ago, I had family down there staying, and me and Sean went down to see them and spent the day with them, and it was absolutely lovely. Well, I like to do this charity shops down there because they have some really good charity shops, but some of them are so expensive because they just target like the tourists, which is such a shame, because they just get left. They get left. No one wants to touch them because they know that they've been overpriced. Well, when I got home the next day, my sister-in-law, I think they went to Cromer or Holt. I can't remember where they went, but they'd done the charity shops there, and she found this blazer. It was a Planet blazer, pinstriped. I tried it on and I was so jealous. It was a bit like that moment where Ruth found that scarf and it was like, I want it. And I was like, oh wow, you found that blazer. That was a steal, and she paid £10 for it, and I just like, well done. And it's like, right, that got me Googling. I thought, I need to get on Vinted and see if I can find this Planet blazer. And I did, and it's navy, and it's got a white stripe, and I found a brand new version. The one that my sister-in-law's got looks like it's only been worn once, and it's like, oh, and I managed to pick it up. Now, I got this in a size 16, Planet, £4 with tickets on it. Oh, I couldn't believe it. Now, this is a 16, so this does feel a little bit tight. It feels tight in this arm, but I just could not say no. Oh, just look at that. I can do it up. I don't know if there's like I don't know if it's something to do with the lining inside. I don't know if that lining has been caught different in this arm. But do you know what I do? If I find a blazer that I love and it is a little bit tight, I do cut the lining inside because that loosens it up, and I really do believe that the lining's been caught somewhere and twisted. But yeah, how good is that? £4. So ladies and gents, get on that Vinted, because those little gems are out there and they are there for you to grab and really enjoy. Because as they say, one man's junk is another man's treasure. And oh, I can't get enough of Vinted. So let's move on to the next. She's back again. Before I take off this skirt, let me tell you what the material is, because I know a lot of you like to know the material, and I do as well. But I'm going to have to take the skirt off to put the other skirt on, so bear with me. So this skirt is 42% cotton and 34% viscose, 20% polyester, 4% linen. This is lovely. So this is definitely a keep. So the next skirt I've got on, and I think this is from the new collection, so I think that's the skirt that was in the sale, is this. This is 100% cotton. I've just got a thing about circle skirts at the moment. Why, I do not know. I've just got a thing. I think it's the vision of like being, you know, all cozy with my boots and just a nice coat or a blazer. I love these rich tones for the autumn. So let's have a look. Let's get this top pulled down. Right, so this is an 18. This is a lot tighter 18 than the previous skirt. It zips up at the back. It has a button, which I can't do up on my own, but it has these front pleats. Now I don't know if there's no pockets in this one, is there? No, there's no pockets. I don't know whether this is doing anything for me. I don't know if I feel like one of them toilet roll holders. I just need to sit on the toilet. I don't know. It's not big enough for me to pull down and get the length from it, which is a shame. I love the colour. I know if I wore my long brown boots, that wouldn't be a problem. But is it? I don't know. I think I'm going to have a look back on this. It's definitely one of those curtsy skirts. But it looks lovely with this colour top. Yeah, oh God, I just want to put my hands in the pocket. And you can see where it's a bit tight because my tummy is hanging over. And I can't pull it down anymore because then it just emphasises that. So I'd rather have it up a little bit higher. But I don't have a problem with my rolls. They're who I am. But yeah, you're going to have to let me know about the skirt. It is a length that I do not normally wear, but with boots for autumn winter, I feel that you can get away with it. Yeah. And if I go the next size up in a size 20, if it went up to a size 20, I'm going to have a lot more volume in the circle part. So yeah, let me know what you think of this. I've got another skirt to try on for you. Now this one I got in a size medium and it's 100% cotton, but I just feel it's lovely, but I just feel that this is going to be too long for what I want for the autumn. I don't know if you can see that. I think my phone. There we go. That's it. So I think this is going back. I love the colour. It makes me regret. I had a skirt a couple of years ago that was this sort of colour. I found it in a charity shop. It was like from a boutique. It was quite expensive. I didn't pay a lot of money for it, but then I put it out to charity because I never wore it, and I just think, oh goodness, that skirt, that would just be perfect for what I want. I got this is, did I say this is a medium? So it's quite, you know, quite roomy. It feels lovely, but this would look lovely with it looks nice with this colour, but I'm thinking of like a chocolate brown top, chocolate brown sandals, yeah, black top, black sandals, lots of gold jewellery. But yeah, it's not for what I want it for, so yeah, this is definitely going back. And then the other thing that I got was a little neck scarf. Now I like to pick these up in charity shops, but I've been after a brown one and I haven't seen anything. I might hold on to it until actually it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Until I might find something. I might find something in the charity shops. Who knows? But I'm just thinking with this and a blazer, I would tuck it under there. You could wear it like that. That's how I mostly wear my little scarves. This, oh yeah, rip your hair out, Joe. You could roll it up and have it as a little, you know, tie it around. So once it's rolled up, you could just have it in a little tie here. You could wear it to the side. I think the scarf ways are endless of what you can do with them. And the best piece of advice how to do scarves is YouTube. That's what I do. If I think of a way that I think, oh, I'd like to wear that scarf, I just go on YouTube. This is a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be half the size of that. But yeah. So I might just keep this until I go to the charity shop next and see if I can pick anything up like that. But yeah, that is my little H&M haul. A few Vinted finds, and I've just got a Vinted find here, which I can just see. Now you know that I love my Lanes of London brooches. Now you'll know I do get them off of Vinted, and if I see slippers I will buy them with slippers, and I had this pair come today. These slippers are brand new. They were £10. I don't want the slippers. The slippers are a medium and they're too small for me, so they'll go off to my niece. But how many pairs of slippers can my niece have? But I wanted them for the brooches. Look at that. So you've got a pair of lips and you've got a lipstick. So these are my two new brooches, and they've never been worn. So they are out there. They are out there. Obviously I had to pay postage and packaging on that, but I don't mind paying that when I really wanted the brooches, because I don't have a lipstick or a pair of lips. So yeah, I think that is all of my finds that I found just recently. Oh, I've got one more thing to share with you. It's hanging on my rail. This little blouse. Now I have worn this. This is a Ralph Lauren blouse as well. This is a size extra large. This is 100% cotton. I picked this up off of Vinted for, was it £7 or £8? And it is lovely. And there is, I think there is a picture of me on Instagram wearing this. So I'll link my Instagram account here, which is Home of Love and Light. And you can take a look at me wearing this. So that is everything from me today. I hope you liked the little mini haul. I hope you liked the start of the video. It's just something a little bit different and just a little insight of what I got up to today. But my next video that I'm going to be working on is a collaboration with the gorgeous Ruth from Style Yourself Fabulous, and she set me a challenge. So the challenge has been accepted. Thank you for watching Jo Shines Bright at Midlife with Confidence. And if you loved the video, I would love for you to give it the thumbs up, drop me a comment, and feel free to subscribe to Midlife with Confidence. It would mean the world to me. And as I've mentioned before, there is no pressure on this channel, no pressure. We're all about embracing who we are with no entanglements around numbers. This life that we are living is short, and we need to embrace every single moment of it. So it's about setting yourself free. And yes, and I would love for you to join this wonderful community of beautiful souls that are joining Midlife with Confidence. And together, we will all shine brightly. So on that note, from me, I send you all of my love and light to you. And until next time, you take care, and I'll speak to you soon.